So if you didn't know, now you know. Mudhoney are back in New Zealand. Mark Arm, Steve Turner. You've been here before, right?
Only once, like in 1990. Yeah.
Oh wow, a long time ago.
I've been here since then. Like I came down with the remaining members of the MC5 in 2004.
Oh right.
Yeah, we played Wellington and here somewhere in Auckland. I can't remember the name of the venue.
Maybe the King's Arms?
No, it was bigger than that.
Hell Station.
It's smaller than that.
Google it. Last year was the unofficial, official 25th anniversary for you guys.
We're 26 now. We are.
Was it actually 25 years, or did you start, is it longer than that?
We count it from the time we did our first practice with all 4 of the original members. And that was New Year's Day, 1988.
Who were some of the influences on you guys when you first started out?
Well, there.
How much time do you have?
Yeah, I mean, like, I got into music in 1980. I didn't listen to 70s hard rock or anything like that. I started at punk rock. And so by 1980 terms, that means it was Devo, 999, The Clash, Stiff Little Fingers, Black Flag. Like, my friends bought their first 7-inch, you know, that was awesome. Dead Boys, 999, that kind of stuff. But then quickly got into that teenage hardcore shit. So and I was a skateboarder, so that was Minor Threat, JFA was a big deal, the Adolescents' first album. You know, and then it just kind of progressed from there. Like, by 83, I picked up some of the early Sonic Youth stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the Butthole Surfers
first EP came out. Like were you in Mr. Rip when we played with Really Red?
No.
Okay.
Good show though.
Yeah. We played with Really Red. It was a Texas band. They were awesome.
They were awesome. Really
awesome
Red,
band. And the singer, like after the show, was like, you kind of remind me of this band from San Antonio called the Butthole Surfers. I was like, oh. So, you know, kept my eye out for like anything by the Butthole Surfers. And so when that first EP came out, I was like, I saw it, bought it right away. I was like, well, they're way better than we are.
Can't leave out some of the Seattle bands that were such a huge influence on us, like the U-Men, 10 Minute Warning, Melvins, when they were starting out, they were like the fastest, tightest hardcore band in Seattle, if you can believe that. It would seem like within a year they were the slowest band in Seattle.
What do you think it was about that time in Seattle that sort of cultivated, there seemed to be a bit of a boom around the late 80s, early 90s of bands? Was it because it was wet all the time, people were hanging around inside, so want to play music?
It was isolated, like there was no successful bands really. Like the scene, such as it was small in the mid 80s, you know, like we'd all just go see each other's bands and we all were getting nowhere basically. And so we had a few years to do that.
And most of us had no ambitions of going anywhere. We just didn't think it was possible.
I certainly didn't. I was proven wrong.
From the outside looking in, it does seem like it was quite a family environment. Like everyone was very supportive of everyone else. Would that be a fair assumption?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. We'd go to the shows. We'd go to house parties. We'd argue about music. You know, like Kim Thile was my favorite guy to argue about music with.
He'll argue about anything.
I know, and I love that. So I'm like, I'll do this.
Something else that I saw that was very interesting to me is that I know that you guys appeared at Black Sheep with the one and only Chris Farley back in the day. And I saw that you got stuck talking to Gary Busey.
Yes, we did.
Can you talk me through a little bit of that? Because I know that probably went for a while.
Well, the hard part to take of that was he was in character. He was in costume and in character. As he was a crazy. He was dressed as a crazy Vietnam vet. You know, and he's already, you know,
of course he was
off his nut too.
So the weird thing was he was just on set that day. He didn't have any scenes or anything.
Yeah.
He was just hanging out.
He was just hanging out.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that makes it even weirder.
Yeah. It was.
You know, like David Spade wasn't around. He didn't have any scenes. So
why would he be there?
Yeah.
But there was Gary Busey.
Well, we love having you guys back here. Steve, Mark, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your time here, and thanks for spending some time with us.
Sure thing. All right.